And being the individual that I am and experience what I have experienced and understanding what everybody else out there is going through, we also do community actions in my organization, which means we go after policies that individuals feel are obstacles to them in regards to them being successful. We have one coming up where we're going to have the Utilities Commission come forward so that we can talk to them about taking away these low-income programs from the utilities. The CARE program, Lifeline service on the telephone. What if all those programs are taken away? What about seniors that live in households that are on respirators? What about people that have asthma machines and things like that? Their bills are going to go up. How are they going to pay for them? We say the system is set up for failure, but we need to figure out how to get around it and work together in doing that. So me as an individual being here as an ex-offender, first time offense, do I look like somebody that you look at on the street and say, she's in a prison? None of us do. But if we continue to walk around with still the same mentality we had before, I got guys telling me they don't want to come to my office to fill out an application because they want to know where we're located first. When I tell them where we're located, oh, over there? First of all, you're not ready because you still have that same mentality. We're not gangbanging over here. And I'm not going to send you to a place where you're going to get hurt. So if you don't trust me enough to come on over here and try to get your life back together and you want to continue to give your life to the streets, then so be it. I can't change that. But I can talk to you and try to persuade you to do otherwise. And hopefully you'll catch on or you'll listen to what I'm saying and take it into consideration. I work with individuals that just currently got out of prison, don't feel like they can get a job again, don't care. When they sit and have a conversation with me, 2 minutes into the conversation, I can figure out immediately if they're here for themselves or they're because parole and probation sent them. If you're here for somebody else, I'll talk to you, but I may not spend as much time with you as I may spend with this person over here because this person over here is ready to get themselves together for them. It's okay to want it for somebody else, but you got to want it for you first. If you don't want it for you, probably won't be successful because you'll be too busy trying to please somebody else. And what pleases them may not actually be the right thing to do. So we have to think of it that way. We work with youth. Why do we work with youth? They're our future. They're who we were a while back. When things started changing and we got a little bit confused, we may not have had a program there or somebody to go talk to and say, I'm feeling like this, I don't know what's going on, I need to talk to somebody. They're afraid to approach us, go home, asking questions. I'm tired, I've been at work all day, don't ask me that. You know, they got questions don't get answered at home, so they come back looking for somebody else to try and answer that question. If they don't find anybody, guess what? The next person they going to go to? The big homie down the street. And that's when it all turns sour. Why? Because that's the person going to listen to them. So we try to do some things and provide some opportunities within our organization for these youth so they realize there's something better out there than hanging out, something better than gang banging, and something more important than just video games. You can create that video game you're playing. Let me show you how you can do that. You don't have to go to the military because you feel like that's your only out. That's almost worse than gang banging these days, because that's going to take you out just as fast. So opportunity is what needs to be available. And somebody there that's going to listen and take the time to give information that's going to point this person in the direction they need to go in. Because I sure wish it was a me out when I came home. I didn't have a me to go talk to, point me in the direction. The only thing they told me is you better go get a job in X amount of days or else. Or else what? You mean I got to come back here? Then you sit and wonder why people continue, revert to old behaviors and go back. Are they crazy? I often tell people, you complain all the time, but you know you just give officers job security when you keep going back warming those beds. There has got to be a solution. Something has got to give. Ladies don't realize if they go in prison and leave a child out, with a family member and that family member is getting some kind of public assistance, child support is right after you. They are on your heels. They want their money back. And they are not playing. When most women don't even know that. Men, of course they're going to get served child support, but mothers, I sat right in prison and watched women get served and cry their eyeballs out because they had no idea how they was going to take care of it. You think you got one problem while you in there and a whole lot of stuff just adds up into a pot. How they look for you to give up, throw your hands up and say,